All right, so I'm here with.
Chris Bielski, Director of Sales and Marketing at the Fort Lauderdale Harbor Beach Resort and Spa, a Marriott resort.
So out here today, I mean, it's already a beautiful day. Tell me about what makes it even that much more beautiful being here at this lovely resort.
Well, we've got a very unique resort for Fort Lauderdale because we actually own our own beach. There's only a handful of hotels and resorts along this area that is not on public beach. We're on private beach. So what's really great about that is our customers can enjoy what we call the quintessential South Florida lifestyle here. We have a beautiful lagoon pool that is fully expandable as far as there's no limitations. Our customers can go down and use the beach. They can order drinks at their beach chairs. They can charge back to their room. We have the abilities to have private parties on our beach without any permitting. Makes it really easy for our group and convention customers, as well as our leisure customers really enjoy the water sports that are available, the beautiful Atlantic Ocean. And we're in a location, we're within walking distance of a lot of great restaurants down in what we call the Fort Lauderdale Strip area.
And obviously there's some really good restaurants right here at the property, so people don't necessarily even need to venture out.
Exactly. We have 3030 restaurant. 3030 is actually our address, but the name of the restaurant is 3030 Ocean. We have a beautiful lounge and ocean bar there, and it's upscale seafood, but with a casual atmosphere. So no white tablecloths, but our executive chef, Adrienne Grenier, won her episode of Chopped in 2010. She's worked for Marriott for about 10 years now. She was trained actually here at the culinary school in Fort Lauderdale in the culinary arts, and worked in Miami and also here. And she does a great job with a real fresh seafood, farm to table atmosphere, and actually there's some really good chops and red meats on the menu as well. But what they're known for is the excellent seafood. The other restaurant is our Sea Level restaurant, which is right here with great views of the Atlantic Ocean, more casual, laid back with indoor and outdoor dining. So it just whatever floats your boat when it comes to casual dining, Sea Level has it.
And I overheard too, it's very localized, nothing's outsourced, right?
No, everything comes from within 30 miles of the resort. A lot of local farmers, and we're talking very small farmers that we have relationships with. All the seafood is locally sourced as well. And the only thing we get that's not locally sourced would be for our group and catering, where you're doing mass servings for 500 to 1,000 people. Those are kind of hard to source on a local level. But basically our restaurants are everything we get is locally sourced here in South Florida.
And that's an important thing too, because you got people coming in from all over. They don't necessarily want what they have back home right here on property. They want that new feel, and that's, I guess, kind of the vibe that you guys wanted, right?
Exactly. Everybody wants to have a regional fare. They want to experience they want to experience us. They want to experience our food. So traveling these days is all about experiences. It's not necessarily just laying back. A lot of people like to chill and lay by the pool, but they always want to do something different, enjoy our beach. They want to enjoy something, a lot of people like to get out into the neighborhoods. They like to go to the local breweries. They like to go to the local nightclubs. So we have a lot of that here in Fort Lauderdale. It's a little bit more laid back than Miami, but it's a lot easier to get around. And one side of us is the Atlantic Ocean, on the back side of us is the Intracoastal Waterway. So we recommend to a lot of our customers just to walk down to the Intracoastal, pick up the water taxi, hop on the water taxi, and take it up the Intracoastal, up the New River to Los Olas Boulevard for shopping, restaurants, and nightlife. So there's lots to do in the area.
And what makes it also an attraction for people that are coming with their families? Like, this isn't an adult-only exclusive resort, so what are some of the highlights as well?
No, we are very kid-friendly. We have a surf club for kids that if parents can drop their kids off there and they'll spend the whole day. We have a lot of folks doing programming in there. Every day there's something new and exciting. Around the pool, we're always bringing out little delighters with cookies and ice cream and things for the kids. We usually have entertainment by the pool, which we have right now. I think you can hear in the background. And then there's typically, we got henna tattoos that we're doing for the kids. We bring the clowns out. They're forming balloons, doing a lot of fun things. In the evenings, we do what we call a dive-in movie, where we will set up a screen by the pool and the kids can float down in the shallow end, and while they're watching some great PG and movies for the kids. So lots of things for the kids to do.
And then for stuff as far as families, I noticed you got all those non-motorized sports, and obviously motorized, maybe a little too crazy with some of the families having that 2-year-old hang on the back of a wave runner. But those non-motorized sound like a great thing to do, especially right here on the ocean. Yeah,
Aloha Water Sports is our water sport provider. Yeah, they do have the typical jet skis, and they do the parasailing, and they do they drag the little weenie thing behind the boat, and people get on that. But they also have some really neat stuff with trampolines that they'll put out in the ocean, and people can go out there and jump off of those. And the kids really seem to enjoy that. They also have some trampolines where they actually strap you in, and you can jump up and down and do flips and do things like that. And then we've got kayaks, boogie boards. We've got snorkeling. We actually do a snorkeling tour right off of our beach. We'll do that a couple times a week, and it's led by one of the instructors, so it's perfectly safe. And there's some really great looks with a lot of the sea life and beautiful rock formations and coral, just right off, 100 yards off of our beach.
And then obviously when there's downtime, everybody likes that nice sizable room, and got to see some pretty big rooms. Tell us a little bit about them. Maybe people coming in, big meetings. You mentioned Notre Dame's in town.
Right. Well, we're a 650 room resort. We've got over 100,000 square feet of indoor-outdoor meeting space. So half of our business here is leisure, with people coming here to enjoy themselves on vacations or mixing business with pleasure. The other half of our business is conventions and group meetings. So we do have that component as well. And like you said, we do host some of the sport teams and when they're in town, because they like the exclusiveness and the privateness of our resort. So we do offer, just about, for every type of market segment we can cater to. Our resort was totally renovated last year. All 650 rooms and suites are completely brand new. 75% of our rooms are walk-in showers. They used to be all tubs. We blew those up, but we still maintain 25% of our rooms with tubs because of the families that we host here. All of our meeting space was done in 2014, and all of our public space was renovated in 2015. So we're a brand new resort, and if this resort's actually been here for 33 years, but to look at it, you would think it was built maybe just a few years ago. It's very relevant and looks great.
Yeah, it seems that's one of the common themes, that trying to stay renovated, stay hip to the times. I saw you guys got that juice bar that's even opening up pretty soon too.
Yeah, we're opening an organic juice bar that will be serving organic juices and organic foods like nuts and health foods, and also organic frozen yogurt. So that will be opening up in December on our lower level, so people will be able to go right in there, right off the pool, and experience that.
And then if they're not experiencing that, then they just need to get over to the spa.
Exactly. We have a beautiful spa with 20 treatment rooms and its own private pool. So the spa experience, you can just actually spend the whole day there in our adults-only pool, which is a saline pool. It's good for your skin. And we have a beautiful fitness center as well, with beautiful, actually, you get on a treadmill and you're overlooking the Atlantic Ocean. So it's a fantastic spa experience.
And in the presidential suite, didn't they have their own kind of private pool as well? Or
no private pool for the presidential suite. Those are up on the higher floors. But the folks that do rent our suites, we have 31 suites. Mm-hmm. They do get exclusive use of the spa facilities, so they don't necessarily have to have a spa treatment, but they do get exclusive use of that private pool as well.
And then those, like over here, right where we're at in this bungalow, get some of the treatment as well. Maybe the masseuse coming over.
Right. If we do have private bungalows near the pool, that for a more VIP upgraded experience, there's TVs, there's what I guess we call day beds to relax, or a place to call home where you go in and use the water sports or use the pool. And then we also have beach cabanas as well. So if you want, with that, each have a wet bar, television, and showers in them as well. We have 36 of those.
And then the option to maybe have that mixologist come to the area.
We could have a mixologist come in and entertain you. We always have some type of programming going on, whether it be by the pool or in our spa, with spinning classes, yoga. We do beach Olympics. So we're really into the fitness, programming as well. A lot of folks are looking for those type of activities.
So in short, small group, big group, crazy group, mellow group, something for everybody.
Yeah, something for everybody. We do a lot of destination weddings here as well. So a lot of people from the Northeast might bring a whole group of people down and actually have a wedding ceremonies here. And from a local standpoint, our Ocean Ballroom is great for even larger weddings. 150 to 200 people. We do cater to a lot of the locals, not only in our banquet space, but also a lot of the locals come here and take advantage of our 30/30 restaurant and our sea level restaurant as well.